Hello there, Fro here again with another weekly football picks video. Recapping week 2 and doing picks for week 3. Let's get right into it. This past week I went 10-6. Not as good as the first week, but still not bad. Thursday night was Tampa Bay at Carolina. I picked Carolina to win, and Tampa Bay won 20-14. Cam looks done. Cam looks completely shot. I always thought he's kind of been overrated. He's had one good year. Other than that, he's been a great runner and a mediocre at best passer.
Sorry about that. Hold on a second.
Stupid phone. But anyway, yeah, I think Cam's done. I don't know what to say about Carolina other than McCaffrey better be able to stay healthy this year because that's good. He's got to carry the offense for him to be relevant. Excuse me. San Francisco at Cincinnati. I picked Cincinnati to win, and they lost 41-17. Give credit to San Fran. They're 2-0, and they played 2 road games, so they're playing well so far. I mean, they haven't played the stiffest competition, but give them credit so far. Chargers at Detroit. I picked Chargers to win, and they lost. Got the first 3 wrong. And Detroit won 13-10. Rivers had another one of those, just shitty Rivers days where he's the second most overrated QB of this generation, right behind Golden Boy Tom Brady. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, Lions are 1-0-1. They should be 2-0, but they blew that lead in the first week against the Cardinals. But they're playing all right. They could be a sneaky wild card team, but we know Detroit will not win a playoff game because they never do. Green Bay at home, taking on the Vikings. I picked Green Bay to win, and they won 21-16. 21-16. Packers started off this game hot. They were tearing it up, and then they pretty much just coasted to a win and didn't do anything in the second half. And Kirk Cousins threw the game away. Kirk Cousins is pretty much the antithesis of clutch. Say the Colts game for the end. New England went to Miami. I picked New England to win. What a shocker. They won 43-0 against that JV varsity team. You could take a mix of JV and varsity players from the Miami high schools, and they'd probably be just as good as the actual Dolphins. And now they traded Minkah Fitzpatrick to Steelers, which I don't understand for the Steelers' point of view. Good for Dolphins to get some picks, but that team, it is hands down probably the worst team I've ever seen in my 25 plus years of watching football. Yeah, it's impressive. Giants were at home to take on Buffalo. I picked Buffalo win. They won 28-14. Not much to say there. The Giants suck. They benched Eli, so they're going with Danny Dimes for the rest of the year. But Buffalo, 2-0. Defense is playing well. Josh Allen's playing decent. Devin Singletary looks good. Watch out for Buffalo. And Frank Gore had a decent week this past week. Seattle at Pittsburgh. I picked Pittsburgh to... Did I pick Pittsburgh? I guess I picked Pittsburgh to win. I don't know why. I thought because they were at home. Yeah, Seattle's not a very good road team. But Big Ben got hurt. He's out for the year. Rudolph looked fine. He actually looked better than Ben in the game, but they still lost 28-26. Seahawks, they keep playing against, not very great teams. And next week, they're pretty sure they play the Saints, so they're playing our backup QB situation. So, schedule's in their favor right now. I still think Seattle's not very good, but they're good enough to be 2-0, so that's all that matters, I guess. Dallas at Washington. I picked Dallas to win. They won 31-21. Not much to say about this game. Dallas has a much better team than the Redskins. Game was closer than it should have been for a while, but, credit to the Cowboys are 2-0. Arizona at Baltimore. I picked Baltimore to win. They won 23-17. Credit to Kyler Murray. He looks so funny out there. He looks like a toddler playing with adults, but he's playing well. He's playing well this year so far. He's doing enough, but they just keep kicking field goals in the red zone and shit. But they made this a competitive game. But Baltimore looks legit. And if Lamar Jackson keeps playing well, I'll change my opinion on him. I've always thought he's an exciting athlete, and I love watching him play. But if he can keep passing like he is now, I'm still waiting for him to play a good defense because Arizona's pass defense is awful, and obviously Miami's not an NFL team. They played the first week. So I want to see him do it against some other teams. He's playing another bad defense this week in Kansas City. That should be a fun game to watch. But You know, he's making it believe out of me slowly but surely. Like I said, exciting to watch, and you know, the league needs some new exciting QBs, so I hope it happens. Houston at home taking on the Jaguars. I picked Houston to win, and they won. Or no, I guess I picked Jacksonville to win, and they lost 13-12. Jacksonville went for it, man. They went for a 2-point conversion to win the game, and you know, Fournette couldn't get that extra half foot, and they ended up losing by 1. Houston, not nearly as good as everybody thinks they're going to be. Laurent Tunsil isn't going to do shit for that offensive line. You can't protect a quarterback with one good offensive lineman. It doesn't work. Trust me, I've been watching the Colts for many years. Ain't much else to say other than, you know, Minshew started off very slow in this game. They played well in the fourth quarter and made some plays, but they just came out short. And now Jalen Ramsey went out of town, so it looks like another lost year for Jacksonville. I still feel sorry for Foles. Kansas City at Oakland picked Kansas City to win. They won 28-10. Not much surprise here. Kansas City is the much better team. Mahomes is unstoppable. And the only thing that's going to stop Mahomes is an injury, and I hope it doesn't happen because there's already, you know, too many injuries in this league, and quarterbacks gone. Just pay. Come on, you stupid phone. Email alerts, I love it. How do I get 2 email alerts in 5 minutes span? Anyway, there's no competition left for Brady really if Mahomes gets hurt. It's like everybody's just getting hurt on purpose to pave the way for another Patriots Super Bowl. Whatever. Chicago at Denver. I picked Chicago to win, and they won 16-14. I'm sorry, Denver. You kind of got screwed that last drive. And that horrible, absolutely horrible roughing the passer call that gave them an extra 15 yards that even gave them a chance to get in the field goal range. I mean, but credit to Pinero, though, for kicking that field goal and, you know, making Bears fans fall in love with him after what they went through last year with Parkey. It was a good, hard-fought defensive game, and Chicago wins, but I feel like Denver got screwed. Rams at home taking on the Saints. I picked the Rams to win. They won 27-9. This game should have been much more exciting, but Breeze got hurt very early on, and he's out for at least 6 weeks, it looks like, with a thumb injury. His thumb looked like he had the same injury that I had with my thumb, and his probably even worse. But when I hurt my thumb, I had to wear a thumb stabilizer to do anything, and I couldn't really grip shit. So I can only imagine trying to grip a football and throw it. It'd be impossible. So, sucks for Breeze, man. I hope he can come back. I hope the Saints can float around. They got a talented enough roster. The Rams are, you know, a good team, so maybe the Saints can still stay afloat till then. We'll see. Apparently, they're going to play 2 QBs with Bridgewater and Hill, and, you know, usually that doesn't work out. But Sean Payton's a pretty smart guy, pretty good coach. I think he can make it work if nobody else can do it. Atlanta at home, taking on the Eagles Sunday night. I picked Atlanta to win. No, I picked Philadelphia to win. Yeah, that's right, yeah. I picked the Eagles to win just because I feel like, yeah, that's right. I picked Eagles to win, and they lost 24-20. That was a crazy finish to that game, and the Eagles were freaking in body bags by the end of the game. So many injuries. Deshaun, Alshon, Ertz missed a play or 2. Wentz missed a series. They lost a corner, I believe, too. It was a weird, crazy game. Matt Ryan throwing 3 picks. But Atlanta got a much-needed win, so credit to them. But I think if Philadelphia wouldn't have got as banged up as they did that game, they would have won that game. Cleveland going to the Jets on Monday night. Picked the Browns to win. They won 23-3. Simeon wasn't great at all, and he got hurt. And I think he's out for a year now. And then Luke Falk came in. Yeah. The Jets, I don't think Darnold is very good, but they need him so bad to have any chance of making a season out of this year. He needs to recover from his mono ASAP. But, yeah, I got that one right. And the Colts game. Indianapolis traveling to Tennessee. I picked the Colts to win. They won 19-17 in a very good division game. Vinatieri, he's still... You're right, Daisy? Vinatieri, he struggled once again, and they're sticking with him. I mean, I admire that their loyalty to him, but loyalty and winning games are 2 different things. And if he costs us again at home, he's going to end up getting booed. He doesn't deserve to be booed, but I mean, what do you expect from fans when he's this bad? And if he continues to be bad at home, you're not going to freaking it's a reaction to boo him. He's a legend. He's the best kicker ever and all that stuff. But there's time to move on for everybody, and I think his time has passed. But I'm hoping he can turn it around because the free agency kicker market isn't very great. But we'll see what happens. Like I said, Colts defense played very well this game. Colts running game, Matt got bottled up, but they still rushed for over 100 yards. Wilkins had a fantastic 55-yard run to set up the game-winning touchdown. Brissett was great in the red zone, didn't have a whole lot of yards, and had even his interception wasn't a bad throw. It was just Logan Ryan made an amazing play and broke past the receiver and to intercept it. And his fumble was just a freak play because they played, I think, literally it was the highest game ever played at Tennessee. It was like 90-some degrees, and it felt like over 100-something on the field with the humidity and stuff. So I think his hand was just sweating because he freaking went to pump fake and bring the ball back and just literally fell out of his hand. And he's never had a problem with that or anything in the past. So it's just a freak fumble. And of course, we lost it. We forced 2 fumbles and didn't recover either of them because that's just the way the ball bounces sometimes. But that's it for that week. Went 10-6. Let's move on to week 3. Okay. Let's see here. That's good to go. All right. Exciting Thursday night matchup. We got Tennessee going to Jacksonville. Mariota versus Minshew. Pornstash versus Glassbones. Who's going to win in this slobber knocker? This is going to be an ugly game. 2 good defenses. Thursday night games are always bad. My God. I think Tennessee wins this on the road. I don't feel very confident about this pick because I just feel like this is going to be an ugly-ass game that is not going to be fun to watch. But it might be. You never know. It should be a close game at the very least. So I guess there's that for entertainment value. Look for Titans to win that game, though. Cincinnati at Buffalo. Buffalo at home. Buffalo playing well this year so far. I think they keep going. Cincinnati, their offense looked good the first week, but this past week they took a step back. And just in general, their defense isn't very good. I think Buffalo wins that game. Miami at Dallas. Dallas. I don't see Miami beating anybody this year. I mean, no. I don't. Maybe if they play the Jets while Luke Falk's playing, they have a minute chance of winning that game. But I still don't see it happening. Miami's... If ever there was a team destined to go in 16, it's them. But they want that. They're taking tanking to the extreme, let me tell you. Sorry about that. Denver at Green Bay. Green Bay at home. Denver's coming off a tough loss. I think Denver will keep it close defensively, but Green Bay wins this game. Indy will save for the end. Baltimore, Kansas City, the game of the week, most people are thinking, and it should be a good one. Ravens have very good defense, but Mahomes is just unstoppable. And at Kansas City, I think Baltimore made a good game of this, but Chiefs, I think, are going to win this at home. You just can't stop Mahomes right now. Oakland at Minnesota. Minnesota's the better team. Oakland kind of showed their true colors this past week. They're still at least a year or 2 away from competing. They got to keep building to the draft. Yeah. The Jets at New England. Oh, wow. Luke Falk on the road against the Patriots. Man, I wonder who's going to win this game. Man, they really have a rough schedule, man. Every year, it's just they get the easiest schedule. It's really strange how that works out, and they keep getting the winners bracket for schedules. Any hoot, Detroit at Philly. I think Deshaun's still out for a couple weeks. I think Philly at home bounces back against a Detroit team that's kind of middle of the road. They're decent, not great, but they're definitely not a bad team. Arizona at home taking on Carolina. I think Murray gets his first win at home against a Carolina team. They might not even have Cam Newton. They might start Kyle Allen, who might actually be an upgrade for them at this point. But at home, I think Murray's played well enough I think he wins this game. Danny Dimes, his first game on the road against Tampa Bay. Wow. Tampa Bay, not very good. Unproven QB versus Crab Legs, who sucks. I don't know. Rookie on the road. We'll take the Bucks at home, I guess. Ugh. Houston at the Chargers. Chargers win this game at home, even though Chargers pretty much play 16 road games a year because their fans are non-existent. I just don't think Houston's very good. I think Houston's going to have some trouble with Bosa and Ingram on that pass rush. Look for Chargers win the game. Pittsburgh against San Francisco. You got Rudolph starting for the rest of the year. San Fran is finally at home. I think Rudolph will play fine, but I think San Francisco wins this game and will be 3-0. Who saw that coming? New Orleans at Seattle. You have Bridgewater / Taysom Hill versus Seattle. Seattle wins this game at home. The Rams at the Browns. Look for the Rams to win this game. I think Cleveland, bounced back this past week, but I still think the Rams are a better team. So Chicago at Washington. Chicago's a better team. Look for them to win. Chicago scores in Washington. I'm gonna say like 21, maybe like 13. And there's another scores. Rams and Cleveland. I think the Rams will score at least 35. 38 to 24. I think Cleveland scored these points. Who will score most points this week? I think it will be whoever plays Miami, which is Dallas. And who plays fewest points this week will be Miami. I'm going to pick Miami every week for this. Every single week. And with the Colts game. Atlanta at the Colts. Atlanta I don't think is very good. Their defense has played it all right, but Matt Ryan looks like he's backpedaling. So look for the Colts to win this game. I feel confident with the Colts. They should be 2-0 right now, not for bad kicking. And Colts at home. Yeah, I'm picking the Colts to win that game. But that's it for this week. Thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate it. Make sure to check out my stream at Frotail Salad on Twitch. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace out. Fuck the Patriots. And God bless.